All right, chapter 5 here, and this is just the overview. So, in this chapter, we'll be talking about input, and input is really essential to your program because without input, your program will run the same way every time. Your program will be static because if you add a number plus 2, but you add the same number, so like let's say your program was like x plus 2, if you just always had 2 in here, it's called hard-coded when you just always leave it in there, your program would always spit out 4. So what you need to do is you need to ask the user for the number x. And that's what input is. So the type of input we will not be talking about is basically we will not be talking about some of the more advanced swing components. So these aren't really components of swing, but we use swing with them. So input from keyboard and mouse. And this doesn't mean, oh, you can't type anything. It's more of if like arrow key is pressed. And if mouse button is pressed. So we will not be talking about these things, But the things we will be talking about is how to receive console input. So that'd be the first one. And then we're going to talk about how to receive input from dialog boxes. So those are basically pop-up boxes. And basically pop-up boxes are a part of Swing. So, but they're just a very simple part of Swing, so we can talk about them. After we do that, then we'll come around and we'll do we'll talk a little bit about overrides. And basically that's just ways we can define the way we'll be using it is there'll be more ways to define input. And it'll give us more options for our dialog boxes. And then after doing overrides, then we'll go into how to create input from files. And getting input from files is really important, especially for saved game data or anything that you save session to session. Remember that variables only last for the life of the program. Variables die. But a file, if you save to a file, files won't die. So that's the benefit of doing input from files. So I'll see you in the next couple of chapters, or next couple of sections.